Hello, welcome to Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist. Now with new joke technology. Hi, I'm G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist at large, but I'm losing weight. Welcome to Critical Joke Theory, episode 87. Now with new joke technology and open caption for the humor impaired. Bert, the huge crocodile that rose to fame with a cameo in the movie Crocodile Dundee and continued to impress visitors with his fiery temper and commanding presence, has died. Bert, seen here being taunted by a drunk teenager, died last weekend at the Crocosaurus Cove Reptile Aquarium in Darwin, Australia. He was at least 90 years old. Quote, known for his independent nature, Bert was a confirmed bachelor, close quote. Not in the Lindsey Graham meaning of the term, but a real one. He and Wally Gator were just close friends. Bert was a saltwater crocodile and was estimated to be more than 16 feet long, or what they call in Florida a family size nuggets, 2 pairs of shoes, a belt, and matching handbag. He was captured in the 1980s in the Reynolds River and became one of the most well known crocodiles in the world, according to Crocosaurus Cove. The 1986 movie stars Paul Hogan as the rugged crocodile hunter McDundee. In the movie, American Sue Charlton, played by actress Linda Kozlowski, goes to fill her canteen in a watering hole when she is attacked by a crocodile before being saved by Dundee. Rest in peace, Bert. To quote Elton John, you rock. In your honor, I will shed a crocodile tear. Hudson Meek, an actor who played the younger version of Ansel Elgort's character in Baby Driver, among various other credits, died at 16 after reportedly falling from a moving vehicle in Alabama. Meek's deadly incident occurred December 19th in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, and he, quote, sustained blunt force injuries after falling to the road from a moving vehicle, close quote, according to Chief Deputy Coroner Bill Yates. Meek was taken to a local hospital but died peacefully on December 21st, quote, surrounded by friends, family, and the presence of his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, close quote, according to an obituary posted on the Searcy Funeral Home's website. Jesus did leave the hospital in time for his birthday party. Rest in peace, Hudson. There's no falling from heaven. Okay, there was this one time. Sophie Hediger, a member of Switzerland's snowboard cross team at the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, has died following an avalanche at a mountain resort, the country's skiing federation said on Tuesday. She was 26. The incident occurred on Monday at the Arosa Resort in Switzerland. Hediger, seen here looking like she could be almost anyone under that mask, competed at the Beijing Games in the women's snowboard cross and mixed team version of the same event. Rest in peace, Sophie. It's all downhill from here. Manmohan Singh, the first Sikh to lead India, died on Thursday at the age of 92. Singh was described as a, quote, reluctant king, close quote. In his first stint as prime minister, the soft-spoken Manmohan Singh was arguably one of India's most successful leaders. Singh, seen here wearing his casual turban, or pagada with two G's, was prime minister from 2004 to 2014, serving a rare 2 terms. He had been undergoing care for age-related medical conditions. Singh famously quoted Victor Hugh in his first budget speech saying, quote, no power on earth can stop an idea whose time has come, close quote. Might I add, or death when your time is up. Rest in peace, Manmohan. India will sing your praises. A Russian surface-to-air missile struck the Azerbaijan Airlines flight that crashed in Kazakhstan on Thursday, killing 38, Azerbaijan government officials have claimed. Sources told Euronews that the missile was fired at Flight 8432 amid drone air activity above Grozny, the Chechen capital, citing a preliminary investigation. They said the pilot was blocked from landing at any Russian airports despite making emergency pleas and was instead ordered to carry on into Kazakhstan. Russia has denied it, claiming that the plane was downed by natural causes. In a related Russian war crime story, President Biden condemned Russia's Christmas attack on Ukraine, calling it, quote, outrageous, close quote. Outrageous? Wow. Biden is really letting the language fly in his last month in office. It's like he just doesn't give a dang. The bald eagle is now officially the national bird of the United States after President Joe Biden signed a law on Christmas Eve bestowing the honor upon the white-headed, yellow-beaked bird of prey. The bird has been a national emblem in the United States for years, appearing in the Great Seal of the United States, used on United States documents since 1782. But it had not been officially designated to be the national bird until Congress passed the bill last week, sending it to Biden's desk to be signed. The president of the Bald Eagles of North America Union, Sam the Eagle, said, "This is the proudest moment of my life, and it's about fucking time." Pope Francis has called for negotiations between Ukraine and Russia to end the war triggered by Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. In his traditional Christmas Day address, the pontiff, seen here explaining the one about the rabbi, the imam, and the priest, said boldness was needed to open the door to dialogue in order to achieve a just and lasting peace between the two sides. His appeal followed a major Russian attack the same day on Ukraine's energy facilities, which Ukraine said involved at least 184 missiles and drones. Earlier this year, Ukraine strongly rejected a call by the pontiff for Kiev to negotiate an end to the war and have the, quote, courage to raise the white flag, close quote. Speaking to thousands of people gathered in St. Petersburg Square, the 88-year-old Pope declared, quote, "May the sound of arms be silenced in war-torn Ukraine," close quote. Putin, seen here explaining the one about the three reporters that walked into a bar. Okay, technically they didn't walk into the bar. An SVR agent hit them with it. Same thing. Putin responded, "Okay, next time they won't hear the attack coming." Representative Annie Custer, a 68-year-old Democrat who's represented a New Hampshire district for 12 years, told the Boston Globe that she's trying to make room for younger people in Congress. Quote, "I'm trying to set a better example," close quote, Custer said. Quote, "I think there are colleagues, and some of whom are still very successful and very productive, but others who just stay forever." Okay, I may be reading into this or reading it wrong, but I think she said forever. Custer added that she's, quote, "not the best gladiator," quote, to serve as Donald Trump prepares to resume office and Democrats gird for at least 2 years of full GOP control of Congress and the White House. Custer is set to be replaced by Maggie Goodlander, a 38-year-old Democrat who most recently worked in the Department of Justice under President Joe Biden. As long as she takes what she learned from Merrick Garland and does the exact opposite, she should be fine. Democratic Senator John Fetterman, seen here showing just how painful suits are, in his recent interview stated that Donald Trump is, quote, "not a fascist," close quote, like Vice President Kamala Harris. Asserting that the U.S. comes before the party, he said that he doesn't want the Trump Musk administration to fail. According to Fetterman, Trump's nominee to head the FBI, Kash Patel, assured him that he would not target Trump's opponents if confirmed by the Senate. Obviously, Fetterman is either too tall to be senator because his blood cannot make it beyond his shoulders, or his stroke has caused permanent brain damage. In sports, on a day when Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson didn't feel like he was running at top speed, even though he was clocked at over 21 miles per hour, the reigning NFL Most Valuable Player added another title, the all-time leading rushing quarterback. In running away with a 31-2 Christmas Day victory over the Houston Texans, Jackson ran just enough to surpass Michael Vick for the most rushing yards by a quarterback in NFL history. With 87 yards Wednesday, Jackson now has 6,110 career rushing yards, which is one more than Vick's total. Vick's dog killing record is safe and remains well out of reach. Donald Trump on Thursday refused to extend Christmas greetings to 37 federal death row inmates granted clemency by President Joe Biden, saying, quote, "Go to hell," close quote. He criticized Biden, saying the president has no idea what he's doing. Now, isn't that the pot calling the kettle orange? Brianna Alvello, 22, is charged with attempted murder, home invasion with a firearm, kidnapping, and aggravated assault, according to court records. A man alleged to have accompanied Alvello during the incident has not yet been identified. Brianna is accused of returning to a Florida motel where a couple were staying and stabbing a pregnant woman 14 times this week over having been tipped $2 on an order, authorities said. At this time, the victim's name is not released. An official said that she was going to have to eat a Marco's pizza. She's suffered enough. The stabbing prevented the woman from eating the pizza and ironically may have saved her life. And finally, South Korea's parliament impeached acting president Han Duck-soo today, plunging the country deeper into political chaos 2 weeks after President Yoon Suk-yeol was impeached over his declaration of martial law for 6 hours on December 3rd. Han was not president long enough to even learn how to act like a president and declare martial law. Legislators voted 192-0 to remove Han after he refused to appoint 3 judges to fill the vacancies on the Constitutional Court. Choi Sang-mok, the former deputy prime minister and minister of economy and finance, replaced Han, becoming South Korea's second acting president in 2 weeks. A 6-judge panel will hear the case. It's supposed to be a 9-judge panel, but there are 3 vacancies. If the 6-judge panel does not vote unanimously to remove Yoon, then Yoon can be president again in a few weeks. And you thought the people were mad before. Whew. This is what democracy looks like. I'm G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist, now with New Joke Technology. Thank you for watching Critical Joke Theory, where our motto is, I purport, you decide. If you enjoyed it, please like and share it. And please check out Done Way Past Funny on YouTube, Now TV, and Spark TV. Also watch The Church of Last Resort streaming live on Sundays on YouTube at 9 a.m. Eastern. And please, if you're in Hanover, PA on January 11th, come out to see me in Judgmental along with Queen Elizabeth Croydon. And on January 24th in Levittown, New York at Governor's Comedy Club with Tony Walker, Stephen Ortiz, and Ron Kane. Tickets for Fresh Brewed Comedy are available now at governorscomedyclub.com. Whatever you are celebrating and however you are celebrating, be safe out there and don't feed the crazies. Critical Joke Theory with your host, G.D. Fenderson, certified forensic humorist. Now with New Joke Technology.